So, I'm going to talk a little bit about coffee alternatives and caffeine and what caffeine actually does. And caffeine is a stimulant. It's classified as a psychoactive stimulant, and it's also an appetite suppressant. And a lot of people in my work drink a lot of coffee, and they also put a lot of sugar in it. And so I like to tell them about alternatives to that. And here in front of me, I've got just three of them. One obviously is herbal tea. And I bought this diffuser not so long ago. And what I do is, in there I've got loose leaf green tea. And I've also got some fresh ginger and lemon. So here we go, we've got the fresh ginger and lemon that I cut up and put in there. Top it up with hot water, and then I can keep topping that up throughout the day, and I'm having green tea. Now green tea, depending on the brand, it does have caffeine, and so you don't want to be having, you want to pick a good brand. Usually your Liptons, your cheaper ones have got a higher caffeine content, and so just to be aware that it does have caffeine. And so it's not like you're not having caffeine. Now, two coffee substitutes, so you can get the instant coffee, but I love these two brands. One I've got is Bamboo, and the other one is called Nature's Cuppa. And I have those with soya milk and honey, and they're the same. You just dissolve them in water. It's the same consistency, if I show you that. It looks like coffee, but it's an alternative, and that alternative is actually figs. I'll read you the ingredients, and this is just a really simple, easy way to learn how to read the ingredient label. We start off with whatever's the highest, the first ingredient listed. So in this one, it's roasted chicory, malted barley, figs and acorns, and it's organic, and you can see that beautiful, those things on the label, and a good alternative to coffee. That's quite expensive, and some of you might remember Dr. Vogel from many years ago. He was a Swiss herbalist who had this beautiful, huge Swiss farm with all these. He planted a lot of organic herbs and teas and things. And he was a really incredible naturopath, and like a sort of well, he was a doctor of nutrition, and he had a lot to say. He lived till an old age, and then the Vogel products were born, and that was way back before things like we even knew about health foods. And then this one, though, you can get, it's a lot cheaper. So that cost me $20. This one cost me $5, and this one's similar, except for it's got, in this one, it's got less ingredients. It hasn't got the figs or the acorns. It's just barley, rye, chicory, malted barley, roasted. And that one, the same, is an instant beverage, and you just dissolve that in hot water, have it with some milk and honey, or some soya milk, almond milk and honey. And that's another beautiful alternative as well. And that is, realistically 2 cups of coffee a day, a couple of cups of tea. And then if you're wanting to have hot drinks, because hot drinks actually are something, especially in winter, that we just like, they bring a lot of joy, really, having a hot cup of tea when you're in bed in the morning. So they're just 2 things that you can have instead of just having lots of caffeine. Caffeine, a stimulant, yes, it plays a role. Yes, black coffee is good for your liver. Yes, we can talk about it having some positive effects, but not when we're having more than, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cups a day. Okay, thanks. And if you've got any questions, just send me a message. Bye.